Hello, welcome back to our Daily Games series. And right off the bat, I believe this is Turkey. This is 3 days in a row we've gotten very lucky. We had Portugal, Laos, I believe, and now Turkey. I'm pretty sure this is Turkey, because Istanbul would be right here. There's the European part, and then obviously this is the Asian part. I'm just going to go ahead and send it, because I don't know what else this could be, other than like maybe Bhutan or something, but I don't think that's right. I'm pretty sure it's Turkey. And it is. Cool. We are faring much better on Worldle here on Google Chrome than we were prior to making the jump. Of course, that doesn't make any sense. That's just random correlation. Let's do Iran. Fairly close, within 3,000 kilometers. That's about as good as you can hope for on your first guess. Let's go east. We haven't been in East Asia. We haven't really been in Asia at all in a while. Let's do Bangladesh. That's a little further away. So we're either west or north. I'm gonna assume we're west. It's weird because it's only 300 kilometers further away. So maybe it's something like Russia, although I feel, yeah, Iran to Russia is significantly less than 2,300 kilometers. Maybe, I don't know what, maybe like the Maldives? No, maybe Somalia? I'm just confused because if I go over here, Bangladesh, I'm stupid. Holy, okay. This whole time, I'm dumb. This is the same number we were working with. I don't know why I thought this was a new number. I thought it was 2,300 before, but obviously it's showing the closest border, which is still Iran. So yeah, we definitely need to go west. Let's go to Albania. That's a little close, sir. It could still be North Africa, but I'm gonna go Luxembourg from here. Okay, that was not closer, so I think we're definitely down in Africa. Or we could be... No, I think we're in Africa. Let's go Sudan. Sudan borders this country, so we're dealing with Egypt, we're dealing with Chad, we're dealing with Libya, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Central African Republic, maybe. Maybe even a little piece of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. There's a lot of countries that border Sudan. Let's go Eritrea. Nope. And Eritrea does not border this country, so that eliminates Ethiopia. Doesn't eliminate any other countries. Let's go to the opposite side and go Chad. It is Chad. Okay, cool. Had a little bit of... Don't tell me it took 7 again. That's 3 days in a row. We're on 7. Had a little bit of a brain fart over here with Bangladesh, not just like misunderstanding what was going on with the borders, even though I've played this game 20 plus times at this point. I don't know why I was doing that, but I was. This, I mean, okay, so this is a dollar bill with green. I've never seen this movie, but green is the color of money. I'm actually gonna have, oh, there it is. Oh, it's just called the color of money. I don't know why I said green is the color of money, but I think this might be the color of money. Nope. Shows what I know. Visitors Center. No. It does say visitors, but it doesn't say center. What does that say? Entrance. Visitors entrance. This might be like a heist movie, like they're counterfeiting money. I don't really know what that would be. We already did casino, right? Wasn't that the answer a few days ago, or was that a Sporkle quiz? A Sporkle quiz. My brain is like melting. Let's just do casino. Come on. She's on an airplane. What is this? What is this? I don't know. The flight attendant is a TV show. Heat, maybe? Not Heat Michael Mann, but The Heat. the Sandra Bullock movie, which is not an option. So I'm just going to go with Heat. All right, that's Michael Keaton. That doesn't help because the only Michael Keaton movies I've seen are Beetlejuice, Batman, Batman Returns, Birdman, and Spider-Man. All of them end in M or end in man. I don't think I think we're gonna not get this one at all unless the last picture is just something super obvious. I don't even have a guess. I'm just gonna say Birdman, even though it's not. Hard 8. This is not Hard 8, but at least it's the right time period. It's the right kind of movie. I really okay. I'm assuming this is very obvious. I think this is going to be the first one or the second one that we just don't get. I can't remember. Um, this is embarrassing. I don't even know what to put. I'm going to put Toy Story 4 because that's clearly what this is. Jackie Brown, one of the 2 Tarantino movies I haven't seen. I haven't seen Jackie Brown. I haven't seen True Romance. One of those, it might be Jackie Brown. Or, one of those 2 he didn't direct, he just wrote. And I haven't seen Death Proof. Those are the only 2 I haven't seen from Tarantino. All right, Yeardle. Siege of Shizar. The Byzantines under John II besieged the Syrian capital. Li Antong is enthroned as Emperor of Diviet at the age of 2, starting a 37-year reign. And the Battle of the Standard. King David I of Scotland gives his full support to Matilda of the late King Henry I and invades the north of England, traveling as far south as Lincolnshire. I think this might be the 1400s. It's between the late 1300s and like the mid 1500s, I think. Actually, this might be even earlier because Henry. Is this the Scottish Henry I, if that is even a thing, or is this the English Henry I? If this is the English Henry I, this would be like the 12 or 1300s. So let's go 1320. All right, that doesn't really help. So that tells me it's either after 1361 or before 1279. And I think it's more likely to be after 1361. Actually, I don't know. The Byzantines are expanding. So actually, I think I'm going to go earlier. Let's go like 1248. Okay. Interesting. We're still within 200 years, which I think means we're probably going the right direction. Unless it's the late 1300s. So maybe it's real. So, I mean, Henry I has to be after 1066. And assuming if this is a Scottish Henry I, my whole line of thinking is wrong and we're screwed. If this is an English Henry I, it has to be after 1066 and before 1207. So let's go like 1173. Okay, we've got within 40 years. So between 1207 and 1133, but not between 1184 and 1162. So let's go like 1151. All right, we're still going in the right direction. This could be 1162 exactly. That overlaps with both of these, right? Yeah. Or we have a 18-year window between 1133 and 1151. Let's go 1162. How crazy would that be if we perfectly threaded the needle between these two that was 11 years off from both of them? Dang it. Okay, but this is still helpful. So now we know we're between 1151. That means it's between. Wait a minute. I'm confused. How are all three of these 11 plus years away? Because 11 years above this one is 1173, which is... So it must be above 1173, right? Or... No, that's not... No, I ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I think it has to be... I don't know. The lowest here is 1151, so the highest it could be is 1191. And the lowest it could be if it's above 1173 would be 1184. So we could go between 1184 and 1191, or we could go between 1133 and 1140. So, okay, we have two windows. Let's go 1137. 1 to 2 years off. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. We still only have two guesses. We're not guaranteed to get it here. 1135, 1136, 1138, 1139. They all fit in this window. So 1135. 3 to 10 years off. That means we have to go. So it's it's either 1138 or 1139. I like the number 9 more than the number 8. Inshallah. Son of a bitch. It was 1138. All right, that was a tough one. There was not any well-known, for me, an obvious jumping off point other than kind of Henry I. The Diviet was what I was looking at the beginning, because in Europa Universalis 4, they're a playable country at the beginning of the game in 1453. So I figured smaller countries like that, again, I'm being very ignorant of Southeast Asian history here. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I assumed they wouldn't have been around for more than like 100 years at that point. Clearly, I was wrong. I just assumed there was like a oft-changing series of short-lived kingdoms in that area. But then we started to get on the right track here. And actually the Byzantines really are what steered me to be earlier, because the Byzantines empire is pretty much dead by the 1400s. So I was like, if we're talking 1381 or later, I don't think that the Byzantines are going to be expanding during that time period. Whoa, short list. No 8s. 1997. 2000. Oh, this looks hard. Why is it so short? 1997. That's Titanic. That's Shakespeare. No, that's not Shakespeare. Is that Saving Private Ryan? I think Saving Private Ryan was 98. So, which means Shakespeare in Love was also 98. What else was 97? The Rock. I think that might have been early 2000s. That's also a freaking movie, not an actor. That's a Michael Bay movie. I don't know who else would have been in Michael Bay. I feel like that also would be an action movie. So never mind. 2015 adventure comedy action. This was the year of Fury Road. This was the year Spotlight won Best Picture. $7.3 is kind of low. Like, I'm pretty sure Fury Road is like in the mid to high 8s. This could be really bad. I was hoping to get through this quickly. I did actually start recording right at midnight on the dot this time, though, so it's not like it's almost 3 a.m. and I want to go to bed. I just don't want these videos to be too long. 1979. What? That's the furthest back we've seen so far, I think. 1987. Ooh, I have no idea. I thought this might be the Deer Hunter for a second. That is what that movie's called, right? Maybe it's called something else. The Deer Killer? The I'm just gonna I don't think this is right, but I want to see if maybe we can get an age range. Christopher Walken, the time frame is right. He's really not in a ton of movies, I don't feel like. This is not Christopher Walken, because there would be The Deer Hunter, there'd be Sleepy Hollow, there'd be something in here I would recognize. But okay, so he's younger than 78. That wasn't as helpful as I thought. I didn't realize Christopher Walken was that old. I thought he was more like in his late 60s, early 70s. Um, hmm. What else do I associate with the late 70s? Kramer versus Kramer, Alien, Jaws. Jaws is 1975. That's not really late 70s. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Network, Nashville. Hmm. I don't know, but they made a movie in 2015. They can't be that old. I almost was going to say something like Robert Redford, but that's not right. I don't think. Robert Redford also is older than 78, isn't he? He has to be right around there. Might wind up being even worse than yesterday's. Yesterday's we got really lucky. This could be the same situation without the luck today. 79. Alec Baldwin? I think he might be a little too young. Okay. So this person is between 63 and 78, and we know that they're more than 10 years away from 63. So really they're between 74 and 78. That's actually very helpful. That's a very narrow range. Now the problem is I can't just conjure a list off the top of my head of actors between 74 and 78. Meryl Streep, but I think we would see Kramer versus Kramer, but it'd also be just way more movies. She's been in so many movies. And I don't think she's in many action crime dramas. An action star. I don't not Bruce Willis, not Arnold Schwarzenegger. This one is bothering me. I feel like I'm going to know what this is. Hold on. Gladiat. I thought it might be Gladiator for a second. That's not a crime movie, idiot. What is happening? Russell Crowe is not in his mid-70s. It has to be someone around Schwarzenegger's age. Obviously, we know they're 74 to 77. How old is Jean-Claude Van Damme? He's not even... Oh, there he is. Oh, he's way younger. Really? Wait, how old is Schwarzenegger? Now I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. Schwarzenegger is in... Okay, so now we know they're 75 to 77. We have a 3-year range. But again, that doesn't really help other than like knowing they're 75 to 77 isn't really more helpful than knowing they're like 68 to 80. I think this might be our first complete miss. I think Robert Redford... Is he not even on here? Okay. That's weird. Dustin Hoffman? Philip Seymour Hoffman? Why is Dustin Hoffman not an option? Hey, interesting. I don't... That doesn't make any sense to me. Um, maybe a Bond, like Roger Moore, but I feel like that'd go further back. Really? I've never had an issue with no one coming up, and now none of them are coming up. So maybe who's someone super famous in their 70s? Charlotte Rampling's probably in her 70s, but she is not in these movies. Harrison Ford? Like maybe they're hiding Star Wars and Indiana Jones to make it harder? Damn it. That was my Hail Mary. Um I this is not going to be a very good video because I'm not even talking about my thought process. I'm just lost. Because I there is no thought process. How old is Meryl Streep? Then this is such a small selection of films. Um, Eddie Murphy. He's not in action movies though. He's also not 75. He's like late 60s. Who's in like Lethal Weapon? All that crap. This I'm trying to decide if I feel like their filmography is actually this small and this is their whole filmography, in which case I'm screwed. Or if the people who do Actorle are just making it artificially hard by removing some of their movies to make it harder. Um, I'm just kind of like typing in parts of names and seeing who comes up. That's kind of cheating, I feel like. Uh, I swear they got rid of a bunch of people. There used to be so many options. Now it's like Saoirse Ronan is on here, okay, but Timothy Chalamet's not. That's so weird. It's like Tom Hardy. We did guess Tom Hardy, so we know he's on here. Um, anyway, that's unrelated to the game at hand. Maybe like Burt Reynolds. Come on, where are the people? I actually thought Burt Reynolds might give me something. No, he's been dead for a while. He wasn't in a movie in 2015. That's what's throwing me. 2015. Or not D, Billy D. Williams. Maybe Jackie Chan? No, 79 is too far back. He's not in his 70s, I don't think. Yeah, he's only 67. So wait, hold on. Red means the difference is more than 10 years. What? But they're not 78 or 79. How is that possible? 78 is too high. 78 years greater than. Something's not adding up here. If 67 is red, that means they couldn't be 77, which was what I was assuming they were. This obviously doesn't matter because I'm not just going to be like, oh, they're 77, they must be this. It's just more like a question about like how the game is programmed. With a red background, if the difference is more than 10 years. 77 is not more than 10 years. It's exactly 10 years, so it should be yellow. Jeff Bridges is not the right answer either. Michael Douglas? Oh, that's so... Wall Street, the game, Ant-Man. I mean, he's definitely been in more movies than that, but okay, that's really upsetting because I've seen like half of these. And the 1997 one was the one I kept looking at. I thought the game was like 95 or 96. Not that I'm going to say that I would have gotten it right if it had been 95 or 96. I don't think I would have. But I just watched a movie with his dad a few days ago. Kirk Douglas in Paths of Glory, 1957, World War I anti-war film. Incredible stuff. That's so depressing. I'm like, obviously I'm upset that we had our first loss because I had never lost this game before. But I'm mostly just upset that I couldn't figure out the game or Wall Street. Or Ant-Man. I mean, come on, it's a freaking Marvel movie. Did he, like, I feel like he had to have been in things between 2000 and 2015. Was he in the Wall Street sequel that came out in the early 2010s? I don't remember. Anyway, that's very disappointing. I'm mostly just upset with myself because all the information was there and I couldn't figure it out. This was a rough day. We didn't get Framed. We didn't get Actorle. We owned Worldle, but then Yeardle. We also didn't get Yeardle. This was by far our worst day. Hopefully tomorrow is better. I'm sorry that I let you all down. Still, if you are enjoying this series, please leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye-bye.